the Asus Zenfone 2. To honor the tradition of our iconic and ergonomic, has a 5.5-inch IPS, Full HD IPS display, equipped with Intel's most advanced Z3580 processor, up to 4 GB DRAM, 30 meg and 5 meg pixel master camera, Cat 4 LTE, dual SIM, dual active, ultra fast charging technology, and our brand new Zen UI with Android 5.0. Now, the only thing left seems to be the price, right? Not yet. Before that, I would like to introduce this product for those who are passionate about professional photography. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the Asus Zenfone 2. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. A super smartphone with an incredible camera. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Our Zenfone zoom can capture every detail with its 3x optical zoom. It is the world's thinnest 3x optical zoom smartphone. Form follows function. Extremely beautiful. It delivers excellent clarity with our innovative 10-element lenses. It's equipped with an optical image stabilizer to capture sharp in-focus photos and shake-free videos. This feature is even more critical when zoomed in. With the addition of a laser auto sensor to detect the distance at light speed, it can capture your target quickly and precisely. Oftentimes, it's very critical to capture all the intricate details in a document for either business or personal reason. Our macro photography is your most reliable tool to capture everything that matters. Our manual mode allows professional control, including white balance, exposure value, ISO control, shutter speed, and focal point. This incredible Zenfone zoom has a 5.5-inch Full HD IPS display, a 30 megapixel camera with 3x optical zoom, laser autofocus, optical image stabilizer, macro photography, and our brand new Zen UI with Android 5.0. Now let me share a video of how our new Zen phones can seamlessly blend into our lives.
Zenfone 2. See what others can't see.
Okay. Now it's time to reveal their incredible prices. The incredible Zenfone 2 will be available starting $199, available in March. And the professional Zenfone Zoom will be available starting $399 in Q2. Thank you.
Everyone, this is Zenfone, responsible for the Asus product manager for Zenfone 2 June smartphone product. Okay. So our Zenfone 2 June is the features on is the optical zoom. The 3 times optical zoom is the worldwide thinnest optical zoom smartphone, and the spatial part is we also pack with OIS optical image stabilizer to enhance when user use the zooming to capture the detail of the image. Still will not bother by the moving when they take picture outside. And we also pack with laser focused. We could capture the object very fast, even in low light situation. Okay, so this zoom Zenfone 2 zoom we have 5.5 Full HD resolution panel, and we also pack with the front camera is the 5 megapixel with 88 degree wide angle front camera to let user to do the selfie very easily and very smoothly. Yeah. And the whole about the ID design, the whole ring of the body use the uni aluminum body, and no matter for the shutter key, recall key, and the power key and the volume key, we also design for the aluminum, so to make it very elegant and premium. Okay, so dual LED and the laser focused indicator, and this is our zoom camera design, and also we use the aluminum as the plate in the outside to show is the premium feeling to our Zen user. Okay, so above is our brief introduction for the Zenfone 2 Zoom.
Conference at CES in Las Vegas, and this is the Zenfone 2. So it's 12 months since Asus introduced the first in the run of the Zenfone range, and this year they're back in the sequel. So obviously we have the Zenfone 2. We also have the Zenfone Zoom, which was announced alongside it today. And the Zenfone 2 comes in a couple of different flavors. So we've got a more basic, lower spec version with a 720p display and not so much RAM. But this is the full mashings. This is the full bore 1080p Full HD display, 5.5 inches. It's Intel inside, so we've got Intel's latest 64-bit Atom CPU. One of the big design changes for this year's Zenfone is the fact that the volume buttons are now around the back. So unlike with the Asus phone, the LG phones, the Asus phones don't have the power button there as well. The power button's up here on the top, so we've just got the volume controls. So it's a reasonably large phone, so it's perhaps not the most comfortable thing to have the power button up there on the top. We would have maybe preferred it on the side, but it's not overly manageable. It does have quite a high screen-to-body ratio, capacitive buttons down the bottom. So it's really slim and really light, and for a large phone, it's really comfortable to hold actually, because it's not a flat back. You know, we've got a nice gentle curve here on the back and kind of like a brushed finish on the back cover. So it's really nice to hold. It's really light, really slim, and in this red color in particular, it really stands out from the crowd. So on the software side, Asus is now running Android 5.0 Lollipop and the latest version of their own Zen UI. So there's a lot of visual stuff remains similar to anyone who's used Zen UI before. Obviously, we've now got some lollipop flavor touches as well, such as the lollipop style multitasking and the expandable notification tray up top as well. The good thing with Zen UI is that every little piece of it, every customization, the launcher, all the custom apps, they're all available through the Google Play Store. So this launcher here, if Asus wants to update it, give it a whole fresh new look, they'll just push it out through the Play Store. Same with the camera app, same with some of their custom phone apps. Everything is coming through the Play Store, so there's no waiting for firmware updates, there's no waiting for anything like that. So looking at the cameras, this is one of the big focuses here for Asus at the event. Was the cameras. So obviously we've got the Zenfone zoom, which is an optical zoom, a really kind of professionally aimed camera. The Zenfone 2 is no slouch on its own. So the rear camera is 13 megapixels. We've got a dual tone LED flash, and with the Pixel Master technology that Asus is pushing on this phone, they're boasting quite a lot of like class-leading capabilities. So class-leading HDR, up to 400 times brighter photographs in low light, and zero shutter lag when taking an image. And we can see here, obviously, it's pressed lighting. It's not particularly wonderful, but it's taking images quickly, it's focusing quickly, it's picking up all the different faces, and we've got a bunch of different controls built in here as well to tweak around with the images. And so even though we can't see it, one of the other big boasting points of the Zenfone 2 is that this is the first 4GB RAM packing smartphone. And with OpenGL 3 as well on board, it promises a really good performance for mobile gaming. So there we go, that's a very quick look at the brand new Asus Zenfone 2 here from CES. Thanks for watching.